Did you know that even if you exercise every single day, eat enough meat and fish, and even add protein powders, your muscles can still shrink as you age? This isn't the normal aging process many people think it is. In fact, it's a silent condition called sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss, that quietly steals strength, energy, and independence from millions of seniors across America. As a medical doctor who has treated hundreds of older patients, I've witnessed heartbreaking cases. Men and women who believed they were eating the right way, with bone broth or expensive protein powders, yet their muscles kept wasting away. Walking became harder, daily tasks turned into struggles, and eventually, they had to depend entirely on their children or grandchildren. It doesn't just take away health, it robs people of their confidence and dignity. The good news is, there's still a way out. There are simple, affordable foods, things you can find right in your fridge or the nearest grocery store that have the power to flip the muscle-building switch back on, reduce inflammation, improve digestion, and help your body fight sarcopenia every single day. In this video, I'm going to count down the top 6 foods that can help anyone over 60 rebuild muscle strength and stop muscle loss. And the number 1 food on this list might surprise you, because it doesn't just make you stronger, it also protects your independence and your pride. Before we dive in, I'd love to know, where are you watching from, and what time is it right now? Drop a quick comment below so I can see how far this video is reaching. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss another health tip made just for older adults. 6. Eggs. As a doctor, I can confidently say this. The typical breakfast for many older Americans, a slice of toast, a bowl of cereal, and a cup of coffee, does almost nothing for your muscles. Sure, it might fill your stomach, but it does little to stop the silent muscle loss creeping in every single day. The truth is, after age 60, your body needs more than empty calories. It needs a clear signal to flip the switch for muscle building, and eggs are the simplest, most powerful way to do that. When you were younger, just a little protein was enough to spark muscle growth, but after 60, something called anabolic resistance sets in. That means your muscles don't listen as easily anymore. You need higher quality protein, especially leucine, to wake them up. That's why eggs are the perfect breakfast food for seniors. I'll never forget one of my patients, Richard, age 74. He had been a strong construction worker all his life. But in retirement, his breakfast routine had shifted to coffee and a muffin. At first, he only noticed feeling a bit tired after shopping trips. Then came the shortness of breath when climbing stairs. He had a few falls, lost confidence, and assumed it was just old age. When I suggested replacing his breakfast with 2 boiled eggs and a slice of whole grain toast, he was skeptical. But 3 months later, Richard walked back into my office with a stronger stride. He proudly told me he could mow his lawn again without stopping every 10 minutes. Smiling, he said, "I never thought a couple of eggs could give me my life back." That's the real power of eggs. Beyond protein and leucine, eggs also provide vitamin D for stronger bones and choline for brain health, 2 things older adults worry about as they age. So what's the cost of skipping eggs at breakfast? Over time, you'll feel weaker. Carrying simple grocery bags becomes a challenge, and slowly, you'll depend more and more on others. It's not just about losing strength, it's about losing independence. That's why breakfast isn't just a habit, it's an opportunity to flip on your body's muscle-building switch. Eggs, so ordinary on the surface, are actually nature's multivitamin for adults over 60. You can prepare them in simple ways. Boil them to keep all the nutrients, scramble them with vegetables, or make a soft steamed egg dish that's easy to digest. No matter how you cook them, eggs deliver the essential fuel your body needs to start the day strong. And if you think eggs are powerful, wait until you hear about the next food straight from the ocean. It's not only packed with protein, but also carries anti-inflammatory power to keep your body flexible and resilient. If you've found these insights helpful so far, drop a 1 in the comments to let me know you agree. Now, let's move on to food number 5. 5. Tuna. When people talk about healthy fish, most immediately think of salmon. But the truth is, tuna, a simple, affordable fish you can find in any supermarket, is just as powerful when it comes to protein and omega-3 seconds, especially for adults over 60. For years, many of my older patients have told me the same story. They drank milk, ate plenty of meat, even added protein powders, yet their muscles didn't feel stronger. The missing link was omega-3 fatty acids from fish. These are the very nutrients that fight inflammation, help muscles recover, and keep them flexible. The medical fact is this: a 3.5-ounce, 100-gram serving of tuna delivers over 20 grams of lean protein and a rich dose of omega-3 seconds like DHA and EPA. These nutrients reduce inflammation, improve endurance, and keep muscles strong. Put simply, eating tuna regularly is like putting a protective shield around your body, helping older adults maintain both strength and resilience for the long run. I remember Mary, a 8-year-old retired teacher. She was drinking protein shakes every day, thinking that was enough. But her legs still felt weak, and climbing stairs left her out of breath. After reviewing her diet, I noticed she rarely ate fish. I encouraged her to start having tuna twice a week, something simple like grilled tuna with lemon or a fresh tuna salad with vegetables. 3 months later, Mary came back smiling. "Doctor, I can walk with my grandkids now without clinging to the stair railing." Mary's story proves something important. Tuna is more than food, it's a bridge that helps seniors regain confidence and mobility. So what's the cost of ignoring tuna? It's silent muscle inflammation, gradual weakness, and giving up the activities you love, from grocery shopping to strolling through the park to playing with your grandchildren. That's why tuna deserves a place back on your plate at least twice a week. Grill it, steam it, or toss it into a salad. It's one of the simplest and most budget-friendly ways to fight sarcopenia and preserve your independence. And if you think tuna is impressive, just wait until you hear about the next food, a fermented milk drink that few pay attention to, but one that can strengthen both your muscles and your gut. Let's move on to food number 4. 4. Kefir. Most older adults in America are familiar with yogurt, but few realize that kefir, a drinkable fermented milk, is actually a stronger upgrade. It's not only good for your muscles, but also for your gut. If eggs are the morning switch and tuna is the ocean fuel, then kefir is the bridge that helps your body absorb every nutrient to its fullest. Many of my patients often complain, "Doctor, I eat enough, so why am I still weak?" The problem isn't always a lack of protein, it's that their bodies aren't absorbing it properly. After age 60, digestion becomes less efficient. The gut microbiome falls out of balance, meaning protein, vitamins, and minerals often pass through the body without being fully used. That's why kefir becomes such a simple yet powerful solution. The medical fact is this: kefir contains protein levels similar to Greek yogurt and is rich in leucine, the amino acid that flips on the muscle-building switch. But here's the difference. Kefir delivers billions of probiotics, 2 to 3 times more than regular yogurt. These beneficial bacteria restore gut balance, improve nutrient absorption, and reduce silent inflammation throughout the body. I remember Helen, a 72-year-old widow from Texas. She often complained of fatigue, had little appetite, and skipped meals because of stomach discomfort. I suggested she try half a cup of kefir each morning with a handful of blueberries. 3 months later, she returned with a radiant smile. "I've gained 3 pounds of lean muscle, I can walk without needing to stop, and my stomach feels so much better." Her story shows how one small change can restore energy and confidence. So what's the cost of skipping kefir? Persistent fatigue, gradual muscle weakness from eating plenty but absorbing little, and increasing digestive sensitivity that makes you avoid meals. All of these accelerate sarcopenia. That's why kefir deserves a place in your daily routine. You can drink it plain, blend it with fruit, or mix it with overnight oats for a light yet nutrient-packed breakfast. With consistency, you'll notice better nutrient absorption, stronger muscles, and a brighter mood. And if you think kefir is already impressive, wait until I reveal the next food, a lean protein staple found in nearly every American household that not only builds muscle but also supports deep, restorative sleep. If you've found this information helpful so far, drop a 1 in the comments to let me know you agree. Now, let's move on to food number 3. 3. Turkey. In many American households, turkey is mostly associated with Thanksgiving or Christmas. But the truth is, turkey breast is one of the best sources of lean protein for older adults, helping them not only maintain muscle strength, but also enjoy deeper, more restorative sleep. If kefir supports a healthy gut, then turkey is the companion that nourishes both body and mind. Many people assume that eating regular chicken breast is enough, but turkey offers a unique advantage: tryptophan. This rare amino acid helps the body produce serotonin and melatonin, the two key hormones that relax you and promote quality sleep. For people over 60, good sleep isn't just about rest, it's the golden window when the body repairs and rebuilds muscle. The medical fact is this: a 3-ounce, 85-gram serving of turkey breast contains around 26 grams of high-quality protein, packed with B vitamins to support energy metabolism, and naturally low in saturated fat, making it heart-friendly. That means turkey provides the fuel to build muscle while avoiding the extra burden on the heart and blood vessels, which can be more fragile with age. I remember Thomas, a 9-year-old U.S. veteran. He often complained about feeling exhausted after just a few simple chores around the house, like carrying grocery bags or climbing a few steps. After a deeper look, I discovered his meals relied heavily on canned meats and processed foods for convenience. I encouraged him to swap those out for grilled or steamed turkey breast, paired with vegetables at least twice a week. 3 months later, he returned with a brighter face. "Doctor, I can carry all my groceries into the house without stopping, and I'm sleeping so much better, I wake up refreshed." That change came from clean protein and the tryptophan found in turkey. So what's the cost of ignoring turkey? Restless nights, a body that feels more tired each morning, and muscles that slowly weaken because they don't get the recovery time they need. Poor sleep doesn't just affect energy, it accelerates aging and strips away confidence and independence. That's why turkey deserves a spot on your menu at least twice a week. Roast it simply with lemon and herbs, steam it with vegetables, or slice it into a salad. It's not just a tasty meal, it's a double therapy, nourishing your muscles while helping you sleep deeply enough for your body to repair itself. And if you think turkey is powerful, just wait until I reveal the next food, a special dairy choice that keeps feeding your muscles all night long. This is the key to waking up with stronger, steadier legs each morning. Now, let's move on to food number 2. 2. Cottage cheese. For many older adults, milk or dairy products are often ignored because they're seen as for kids. But the truth is, cottage cheese is one of the best-kept secrets for fighting muscle loss during the hours you're fast asleep. If turkey delivers lean protein during the day, cottage cheese is the gatekeeper that protects your muscles all night long. When you go to sleep, your body can go 7-9 hours without food. For younger adults, that's not a big deal. But for people over 60, this long stretch without nutrition becomes a serious risk. Sarcopenia doesn't stop while you rest. In fact, muscle breakdown speeds up while you sleep. The medical fact is this: cottage cheese is rich in casein, a slow-digesting protein. Unlike whey protein, which is absorbed quickly and gone in just a couple of hours, casein releases amino acids steadily into the bloodstream for many hours. That means even while you're asleep, your muscles are still getting a steady stream of fuel to repair and rebuild. On top of that, Cottage cheese provides calcium to keep bones strong and vitamin B12 to support healthy nerves. I remember John, a 76-year-old retired firefighter. He often complained that every morning his legs felt shaky and drained of energy. Even though he ate fairly well during the day, nothing seemed to improve. I suggested he try half a cup of cottage cheese before bed. At first, he was hesitant, but just a month later, he came back smiling. I wake up with steadier legs, and my morning walks feel easy again. My wife even says I look younger. That improvement came from feeding his muscles during the very hours he was resting. So what's the cost of skipping cottage cheese, waking up groggy, with weak, unsteady legs, and slowly losing the confidence to move without holding onto walls or chairs? One small bedtime habit can decide whether you wake up stronger or weaker. Add cottage cheese to your evening meal or as a simple bedtime snack. Pair it with strawberries, peaches, or a drizzle of honey to make it more enjoyable. It's one of the most affordable, easy to find, and powerful ways to fight sarcopenia. And if you think cottage cheese is impressive, just wait for the final item on this list, the #1 food combination that's so powerful it can completely change the way you think about protecting your muscles after 60. If you've found this helpful so far, drop a 1 in the comments to let me know you agree. Now, let's move on to number 1. 1. The golden combination of eggs and tuna. If you asked me for the simplest yet most effective secret to fighting sarcopenia, my answer would be this pairing of two familiar foods. Eggs switch on the muscle-building signal in the morning, while tuna supplies valuable protein and omega-3 seconds during the day. Together, they form a solid shield to protect your strength and independence. Many people think that just one type of food is enough, but the body after 60 is more complex than that. It needs both leucine from eggs to activate muscle growth, and omega-3 fatty acids from tuna to reduce inflammation and keep muscles flexible. It's this combination that creates maximum results. The medical fact is this: studies show that when older adults combine leucine-rich protein with omega-3 seconds, their rate of muscle protein synthesis improves significantly, while inflammation in the muscles decreases. This not only helps maintain muscle mass, but also improves daily mobility and independence. I remember Barbara, a 70-year-old woman who often complained of fatigue, struggled to carry grocery bags, and had lost the confidence to go out. I advised her to start each day with 2 eggs, have a tuna salad with vegetables at lunch, and add a small serving of cottage cheese before bed. 6 months later, she returned with a big smile. "Doctor, I can shop by myself now and carry everything without my daughter's help. I even have the energy to play with my grandchildren again." Her transformation came from consistently combining eggs and tuna in her diet. So what's the cost of ignoring this combination? You might eat plenty, but without leucine, your muscles won't switch on to grow. You might add protein, but without omega-3 seconds, inflammation will still chip away at your strength. The end result is a gradual loss of muscle and independence, something none of us want. The simplest way to apply this is straightforward: 2 eggs in the morning, boiled or scrambled, a tuna salad with greens at lunch, and repeat this routine several times a week. This isn't a complicated diet, it's a smart, sustainable choice. Eggs and tuna too, affordable, easy to find foods, become the #1 solution for fighting sarcopenia when paired together. They don't just build muscle, they restore confidence, improve mobility, and, most importantly, preserve your independence. Now you know the #1 secret to preventing muscle loss after 60. But the journey doesn't stop here. Stay tuned for the next video, where I'll share another powerful strategy not just for protecting your muscles, but also for naturally extending your health and longevity. We've just taken a journey through 6 powerful foods that can fight sarcopenia, the silent muscle loss that robs millions of older adults of their strength and independence. From eggs, the morning muscle switch, tuna, the ocean's protein and omega-3 source, Kefir fuel for both muscles and gut, turkey lean protein for better sleep, cottage cheese the nighttime muscle protector, to the golden combination of eggs and tuna, the complete shield. Each of these foods plays its own role, but together they create a strong nutrition strategy for anyone over 60. The key lesson here is this: after age 60, your body no longer responds to food the same way it did when you were younger. The safe choices you've trusted for years, like cereal, bread, or bone broth, aren't enough to protect your muscles. Instead, simple but smarter choices are the real key to maintaining strength, confidence, and independence. Knowledge is power, and every small change you make at the table adds up to a big difference in your long-term health. You don't need to spend money on expensive supplements or follow complicated diet plans. Instead, start with what's already familiar: 2 eggs in the morning, a serving of tuna or turkey at lunch, and a cup of kefir or cottage cheese to close out your day. These simple steps can restore your energy, improve your mobility, and let you enjoy life more fully. Remember, fighting sarcopenia isn't just about keeping muscle, it's about protecting your freedom, joy, and dignity. Every meal you choose today is an investment in a stronger, more independent tomorrow. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Out of these 6 foods, which one will you start with? Leave a comment below to share your choice. And don't forget to like this video, share it with friends your age, and hit subscribe with the notification bell so you never miss another health tip for older adults. And one more thing, I haven't revealed everything yet. There's still another secret that can help you not only maintain your muscles, but also extend your lifespan and live healthier for years to come. Click on the next video, I'll be there waiting to share it with you. 1. The golden combination of eggs and tuna. If you asked me for the simplest yet most effective secret to fighting sarcopenia, my answer would be this pairing of 2 familiar foods. Eggs switch on the muscle-building signal in the morning, while tuna supplies valuable protein and omega-3 seconds during the day. Together, they form a solid shield to protect your strength and independence. Many people think that just one type of food is enough, but the body after 60 is more complex than that. It needs both leucine from eggs to activate muscle growth, and omega-3 fatty acids from tuna to reduce inflammation and keep muscles flexible. It's this combination that creates maximum results. The medical fact is this: studies show that when older adults combine leucine-rich protein with omega-3 seconds, their rate of muscle protein synthesis improves significantly, while inflammation in the muscles decreases. This not only helps maintain muscle mass, but also improves daily mobility and independence. I remember Barbara, a 70-year-old woman who often complained of fatigue, struggled to carry grocery bags, and had lost the confidence to go out. I advised her to start each day with 2 eggs, have a tuna salad with vegetables at lunch, and add a small serving of cottage cheese before bed. 6 months later, she returned with a big smile. "Doctor, I can shop by myself now and carry everything without my daughter's help. I even have the energy to play with my grandchildren again." Her transformation came from consistently combining eggs and tuna in her diet. So what's the cost of ignoring this combination? You might eat plenty, but without leucine, your muscles won't switch on to grow. You might add protein, but without omega-3 seconds, inflammation will still chip away at your strength. The end result is a gradual loss of muscle and independence, something none of us want. The simplest way to apply this is straightforward: 2 eggs in the morning, boiled or scrambled, a tuna salad with greens at lunch, and repeat this routine several times a week. This isn't a complicated diet, it's a smart, sustainable choice. Eggs and tuna too, affordable, easy-to-find foods, become the #1 solution for fighting sarcopenia when paired together. They don't just build muscle, they restore confidence, improve mobility, and, most importantly, preserve your independence. Now you know the #1 secret to preventing muscle loss after 60. But the journey doesn't stop here. Stay tuned for the next video, where I'll share another powerful strategy not just for protecting your muscles, but also for naturally extending your health and longevity.